Aliquippa, St. Titus. How many of you remember that? Still looks the same. Franklin Avenue doesn't seem to have changed that much. This is the second part of our Aliquippa video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a beautiful fall afternoon, and I just thought that I would show you the downtown part and a few other places here. That is the Mecca, if you will, or the Jerusalem, or the Bethlehem of the steel industry of Beaver County. It's impossible to talk about Aliquippa without discussing the steel mill. Look at the big, beautiful building of the B.F. Jones Library. Isn't that just gorgeous? What a work of art that place is. The floors inside are there of marble. So there's a lot of stuff here that has transpired. There's the town hall right there. We're coming up on the company store. Many of you will remember the company store. All your grandfathers and uncles and fathers who worked in J&L made a lot of purchases there. It was taken out of their paychecks. The post office is still here. As you can see, it's right there in the center. Oh, the old Franklin Cafe that was on the corner right here has been torn down. Remember that place well. Served good steak salads there. I believe his name was Dave, was the owner of that establishment. They had the best steak salads in Aliquippa, folks. They really did. They were good. They would gladly rival the New Sheffield Cafes, and the New Sheffield Cafes is really good. There it is. There's the company store right there. Still there. Still preserved. There's Boost, some kind of mobile place. We're going to turn over here by the police station. Not much left of the old town. It's sad. This is your typical still town that is now a skeleton. A lot of these buildings have been torn down, ladies and gents. Oh, I can't go that way anymore. Well, how nice. All right, so we'll turn around down here. That's the old borough building, police station. So we'll go here. So much vacancy here. It's terrible. I haven't been down here for a while. I'll be perfectly honest with you, and I think you have already figured that out. So it's been a while for me too. There's Valley Terrace. Valley Terrace is still there. But we're going to take a ride here on Sheffield Avenue and see how much of that. That's where the old St. Nicholas Church used to be, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Where those fences that you're looking at. You remember, I don't know if a lot of your grandparents may have went there. There's Valley Terrace. Valley Terrace is still there. It's still occupied. Oh, Sheffield Avenue has not changed. Take a look. Well, we've got some wonderful colored graffiti here. Very impressive. Seriously, it is. I'll go so far as to call it art. We're going to take we're going to pull a fast one here. I'm going to take you up to Plant 11. How about that? Go up this way. Go up on 5th Avenue here. This is an old part of the town. My father grew up on 6th Avenue. Some of the older homes. Yes, sir, this is an old part of town. Has it changed? Bert's Barbershop. There's been stories in the newspaper about that place. Some folks even decorate for Halloween up here. That was the old Jones School right there, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of nice, huh? Quite a transition. Take a drive down. Washington Street. We'll take a drive in an alleyway here. Now I'm really getting up close and personal with Aliquippa. This is what, if you will, called part of Plan 11 and Plan 11 Extension. The house seems to have fallen in over there. And that's just completely abandoned. And we'll just take a drive down a hill here, get back on to downtown. The old 3rd Avenue. Yeah, my dad was born and raised on 6th Avenue. That part of town honestly has not changed. Downtown Aliquippa here in Plan 11 and Plan 11 Extension remains the same. We're going to take a drive up Linmar now. Stevie's Dairy Mart is still here. Down here on Monaca Road here. There it is. Aliquippa Auto Parts used to be there in that green building right there. It's no longer there. I see. Don't worry, hon. That used to be Aliquippa Auto Parts. And this is where we're going to go. We're going to go up here, take a ride through Linmar. Go up to the community center. Well, actually, I'm going to backtrack a little bit. We're going to take a ride up Linmar Hill. Go on Sharon Street here, and oh geez, some of these roads are so bad in Aliquippa, man. It hasn't changed since I moved out of here. These are the same streets that I walked on. Nothing has changed. Jeez, I mean, some of it has. They remodeled Kennedy Boulevard and the intersection there by New Sheffield School, but some of these roads are just really bad. This town doesn't have any money anymore. I don't want to get into the politics and the semantics about it all, but Aliquippa's in bad shape. Aliquippa's a financial disaster. That's all I'm going to say. I don't mean to get on my hometown. I'm just expressing truths. That's all. Here we are. Now we're on Linmar. We're going to go up to Linmar Hill. Take a drive up there. And we'll go through Linmar. Much has changed. They had a Linmar Market right up there. Going right up People's Drive. We always called it Linmar Hill. This was my mother's teenage hangout. She grew up here as a teenager. She walked this hill many, many times. And the unit down on the end here, all the way at the end, on the left down there is where my mother lived. Where did your parents live? Where did you live? We're now on People's Drive, still on the main drag here of Linmar. This is the main road. This is where all the units are. We'll go this way to the cemetery. These are all the units. Well, some of them have been redone. A lot of them have been at least painted or something. As you can see, I'll come up here to the cemetery. I'm not going to go through the cemetery, but I'll show you some of it. interest you in seeing the cemetery. The cemetery hasn't changed. It's still there. Ain't going nowhere. The old Collins Memorial is still there. Remember how they used to say that the Collins Memorial was haunted? Did you folks ever hear about that story? Did you folks also ever hear about that story of the family that was sleeping in that mausoleum for a while? They were homeless. Well, anyway, they said the Collins Memorial was always haunted. That was a story I was told as a kid, that there used to be lights on in that Collins Mausoleum at night. You'd see lights flickering around inside of it. The kids that used to drink up here told tall tales, but I never seen anything personally. Now we're on the terrace. Driving on Polk Street. How many of you grew up on Polk Street? How many of you remember this? The terrace was nice. The terrace still is nice. This is Polk Street, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't that bad now. Still here. Still going strong. We grew up with a lot of people from the terrace. They were good people. A lot of good people lived up here. Jimmy Mussolino's old store used to be up here. Do you remember that? Anybody remember Jimmy Mussolino's store? That was right up. I think that if you went that way, it wasn't directly in up there, but it was near it. Yes, sir. A lot of memories here. I had a lot of good memories growing up, walking around up here. Played basketball up here and football with the kids. Knew a lot of people up here. A lot of you grew up here. A lot of you remember these homes. There's Fillmore Street. Who grew up on Fillmore Street? Here's your neighborhood. It hasn't changed. Driving up, we're on Division Street right now. Aliquippa, ladies and gentlemen. No other town like it in Beaver County. The steel and iron palace of the gods. No question about it. It still is, always will be. Now we're on Buchanan. They could drive down this way. Now we're coming up into the Demattia plan. This is Grand Avenue, Grant Street, or is it Grand Avenue? Yeah, Grand Avenue. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Yeah, we're on Grand Avenue right now. Take a quick drive through Demattia. Go on Grant Street here. God, I could walk this place blindfolded. Nothing has changed here. Look at this. Here's the Demattia plan ahead of you. Here's these homes. I'm trying to go slow here. I'm trying to show you everything. The old neighborhood hasn't changed. The Demattia pool is still down here too. I think it's still running in operation. Last time I heard it was anyways. Now, I showed you the video of Aliquippa Hospital, so I won't take you to that side of Demattia. This is the other side of Demattia. This is across from the hospital, in between the intersection of the old Broadhead Road and PM Moore. Now, down here is where it is at. That was Demattia Pool in there. So, I don't know if it's still there. I think I can get back there. I can't. Demattia has not changed much. The homes are still nice. This is where the rich kids lived. That's what we used to say all the time. If you grew up in Demattia, you were considered rich. Okay, if you guys want to holler at me for that, for saying that, go ahead. But that's the honest to God truth. We thought people that lived here were rich. This was the pristine, the prime property of Aliquippa, and it still is. It's still the nicest part of town. So yeah, you can quote me on that, okay? If you lived in this part of Aliquippa, you were considered wealthy. I'll take you up to the intersection here, and then I'm going to end the video. So what do you think? Does Aliquippa still have a lot of potential to be a good town? Or has Aliquippa seen its finer, better days? You decide. You let me know in the comments section. You let me know what you think of this video. You let me know what you think of Aliquippa. You let me know what you think of Beaver County in general. And please stay tuned to my next video. I do appreciate your patience. I haven't made a video in a while. I haven't had a lot of time to come out here and come out to the other areas of Beaver County and do what I'd like. So it's been a while, and I do apologize for that. And I'm going to try and make more videos as best I can. I'm trying to talk to you and watch traffic at the same time, and it's really difficult. But yes, please stay tuned for more videos, and there's definitely more coming on the way. But as you can see, the Wendy's is still here. The Aliquippa Shopping Center is still here. That big Mount Carmel, what is it? Is that Mount Carmel Presbyterian Church here. There used to, does anybody remember the old scrappy church that used to be there at Mount Carmel here? Oh, it was old, man. It was like, it was made out of wood. But that church, I've always admired that church. It's very nice. But the old delicatessen's gone. It's not there no more. There's something else there now. It's called Ray's Deli. You see it? So I'll end the video there with Ray's Deli. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and let me know what you think. And please stay tuned for the next video. Bye.